T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis.
Hi everyone, I'm Eric, and I'm an amateur astrophotographer. Welcome to Surveying the Cosmos, where I'll get your space news and more real fast. Last week, interim NASA Administrator Sean Duffy announced a directive to launch a nuclear reactor to the moon by 2030, aiming to get ahead of China and Russia in a race to return to the moon and establish a lunar outpost. One question people may have is how safe is nuclear power beyond Earth's atmosphere? Since 1961, a total of 83 nuclear power systems have been launched into space, including attempts where the rocket failed to reach its intended orbit. So far, there have been three types of nuclear power systems used in space missions: radioisotope heater units, radioisotope thermoelectric generators known as RTGs, and mini fusion reactors. These systems operate using various nuclear fuels, such as plutonium, uranium, polonium, and americium, the later found in smoke detectors. Some notable spacecraft that have used RTGs include Voyager 1, 2, Cassini, New Horizons, and the Mars Curiosity rover. An RTG is a nuclear battery that generates electricity by converting heat released from radioactive decay functioning without moving parts. Of the 83 missions involving radioactive materials, 13 vehicles were destroyed during launch within Earth's atmosphere, in orbit, or ended up in the oceans. NASA is collaborating with Google on a proof-of-concept AI medical assistant named CMODA, Crew Medical Officer Digital Assistant. The device is designed to provide assistance when communication with mission control is unavailable and no physician is present. 3 medical doctors, including one that was an astronaut, evaluated the digital doc using 3 scenarios: flank pain, ear pain, and an ankle injury. The digital doc's evaluation and treatment plans were accurate, mostly 74% of the time for flank pain, 80% of the time for ear pain, and 88% of the time for ankle injury cases. Further development is required for the digital doc to achieve more advanced diagnostic capabilities. I wonder if a particular holographic doctor from Star Trek Voyager was the inspiration for this project. Astronaut Jim Lovell, renowned as the first individual to journey twice to the moon without landing, has passed away. Lovell was instrumental in safely guiding the Apollo 13 mission to Earth following a critical explosion aboard the spacecraft. From a young age, Lovell displayed a passion for aerospace, persuading his science teacher at age 16 to assist with constructing a homemade rocket. Their project, which utilized potassium nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal, successfully launched to an altitude about 80 feet before exploding. Lovell subsequently joined the U.S. Navy, training as a fighter jet pilot while pursuing his college education. He married his girlfriend shortly after graduation, and they remained together for 70 years until her passing in 2023. In 1958, Lovell applied to NASA and became one of the 110 test pilots under consideration for Project Mercury. Although not initially chosen because of a medical reason, he later was chosen in 1962 as part of NASA's New Nine, alongside notable astronauts such as Neil Armstrong and John Young. His inaugural flight was aboard Gemini 7 with Frank Borman, followed by Gemini 12 with Buzz Aldrin. During the Apollo 8 mission, Lovell and his fellow crewmates witnessed the iconic Earthrise as the spacecraft emerged from the far side of the moon. The resulting photograph, captured by astronaut William Anders, became a symbol of inspiration during the turbulent period of the Vietnam War and domestic unrest. Lovell faced his greatest challenge during Apollo 13 when an explosion compromised the Lunar Service Module, depriving the crew of crucial electrical and life support systems. With support from Mission Control, the team utilized the lunar module as a lifeboat, ultimately returning safely to Earth after 4 stressful days. After retiring from the Navy in 1973, Lovell worked for Bay Houston Towing Company, served as president of the National Eagle Scout Association, and frequently spoke about his experiences as an astronaut. Tom Hanks, who portrayed him in the Apollo 13 film, described him as one of those individuals who dare, who dream, who lead others to places we would not go on our own. Jim Lovell died at the age of 97. For the last episode, I asked, what is your favorite planet in our solar system besides Earth? Here are the results from my social media channels. There's no love for Venus at 0. Mercury, Mars, Uranus, and Neptune got 1 vote, 2 for Jupiter, and 6 for Saturn. Saturn is beloved for its very vibrant and beautiful rings. For this week's planetary poll, I want to hear from you. What do you think about nuclear power on the moon? A, I'm for it. B, it depends. And C, I'm against it. Let me know in the comments below. For my picks this week for the top astrophotography images, astrophotographer Marty Anderson took this awe-inspiring image of the Milky Way galaxy in Toronto by Lake Ontario. What a sight to behold. Star clusters don't get their fair share of accolades compared to other colorful nebulas and galaxies, and I'm a big fan of them. And this image taken by Magdatsky took this image with a new generation of telescopes, a smart telescope from the Vespera Pro. Incredible shot of NGC 884 and NGC 859 in the constellation of Perseus. Astrobin user Jim Lovell nailed this work of art for the Flying Bat and Squid Nebula with over 18 hours of imaging with a Sharp Star 61mm telescope. A masterpiece of the sky, captured by a very talented astrophotographer. You can visit all these images and more on astrobin.com. I've included links to each astrophotographer in the video links below. Be sure to check out all their images. A huge thanks to our newest subscribers for joining me here at Astrobortle, Terry Rush, Magdatsky, and Andre Miranda. Be sure to check out my other videos for more on astrophotography. Smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you later on the next episode. Until then, take care and clear skies.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis.